All right.
Got the website, and you got my lovely face, right?
Yep. And we're good.
All right.
Go.
All right. Well, it's been a minute. Welcome back after the holidays, everyone. Um, when last we left off, you all were gone. You had gone into a tent and you rested. What seems like around 10 hours or so. You all wake and you see your lovely faces. Um, you all are sitting in a tent. Teepee, a wigwam, very spacious one, like a very, very spacious one, very ornate. Some would call it glamping at this point. Everybody's got their own king size bed inside this wigwam. There's a pet bed next to each of you. Some of you don't even have pets. Plenty of food. It's all chicken, if you get that reference. So, yeah, I leave it to you guys. You all wake up around the same time. You can exit the TP right here. It does say gather all your belongings and leave at the same time, if feasible.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to buy this tent if we can.
There is a timepiece on the top of the above the door, and it seems to be counting down. It's got about say 20 minutes left on it.
Only got about 20 minutes left, guys.
Well, let's go. Um,
Harley, you there?
Yeah, just
Okay, so
reviewing
everybody's
things.
there.
where? Okay.
For everybody.
Y'all could leave whatever. Um,
Okay. I see the
all right,
home guy.
hold on. You step outside and you look up and you notice the sun is still overhead. You know you were in the tent for 10 hours. It should be dark by now.
Something is not quite right here.
Not right here.
You see a gentleman standing over here.
Jesus.
Okay.
Seems to be looking at a list, a manifest. That's the word I was looking for. He,
Excuse me.
hello, hello. How are you doing? Um, did you all rest well?
I guess.
Glad to hear it. We have,
Mm.
I have wares to sell. The shopkeepers aren't really here, so I could pull the item out. Just let me know what you're looking for. I have stuff over here at the barrel. He points over to the barrel. I have stuff. I have livestock and other things over at the that thing over there. Yeah. And I got my list right here. Would you like to take a look at what we got for sale here?
Yes.
Yes.
You have anything like
Yes.
that tent?
No. I have some things that are running on that tent there that kind of make it unique.
How long were we actually in there?
10 hours, as far as you know.
Why is the sun still up?
Well, are you asking that question, or is the player asking the DM question?
I'm asking him that. My
Oh, okay.
character.
Um,
He's trying to figure out if it's still the same day or
gotcha. It sounded like you asked the DM. But
yeah.
try that again. Oh, what do you mean? It's my long rest mobile.
Long rest mobile.
Uh, layman's terms. See, what we have there is we have a temporal time distorting reality based off of what you see here. You return to now, conditional tense of relativity. I know, fancy words. What it is magic.
Is it still the same day or did we it's the next day?
Well, you see, when you alter the perception of time, and when time is relative, then to you, time has passed, yet time has not.
Still the same day that we went in there.
Yes.
I really love that tent. You have a great money maker there.
Yeah, problem is how many Fae it takes in order to build one. You see, what you got to do is you got to catch them while they're still alive, and you got to fillet the skin off of them,
What?
and then you slowly stitch all the. Well, see, time is relative to a Fae only when it's necessary, and so utilizing the properties.
Ew. Ew, ew, ew,
It's science.
ew.
We need to get you a bunch of live fae.
Well, sort of, yes and no. It depends on the Fae that you find. And then it would be fairly obvious at that point. The name's Vili.
Sorry, my name's Kumar. Sorry about that. Sorry for the late introduction.
But I have some stuff for sale. Hold on. Let me pull out the manifests here. He has 5 manifests. Does it show all 5 in the journal?
Yep.
Just let me know what you're looking for, and I'll unlink it and give it to you. I've got prices. You let me know.
We have to get it, guys. And miscellaneous, the second one from the bottom. A warship.
Wait, what?
Well,
Miscellaneous.
yes. It's a
Warship.
warship. What it is what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to provide your own water.
Book bag of scholars.
Oh yes, it's a great thing. Careful about putting magical books in there if you're a wizard, but it does a great job of holding books. Costs 10 mithril pieces.
Does it make the books lighter?
Well, it has 50 slots for 50 books that are non-magical properties. You see what it does, and he pulls out of nowhere, and it's like, and it just looks like a book bag, and in it, he opens it, and you can see where it could just slot in books, and uh, it has 50 non-magical book slots, and it weighs 1 pound, no matter how many books are in it. All magical books that uh, all magical books will be sterilized of its magical properties, as the magic of the bag will clean and preserve books placed in it and mend small repairs of the book, making them 10% newer.
But if I put 50 books in there, does that mean the bag will weigh 50 pounds or whatever?
No, weigh 1 pound.
Okay.
The bag itself weighs 1 pound, no matter how many books are in there.
That's awesome.
For a measly 10,000 gold or 10 mithril pieces, prefer mithril, you too could have this one of a kind book bag of scholars. And you see him like kick back 50 other one of those book bags. Just one of a kind.
Yeah, just one of a kind.
Comes in red, blue, or purple. It's just one of a kind.
We should probably get the beast training kit. The +1 all-purpose tool.
The cart over yonder has a bunch of nozzles on it. The barrel thing over here has a bunch of nozzles on it. And it has above it, it will, for a price, fill up one canteen full of said liquid, and each of them have a coin slot on it, and with varying prices of mithril, and it fills your a canteen full or a wineskin full of whatever. There's also disposable wineskins on the side.
They have butter beer.
They have a bath potion.
Bag of scholars. What in the world?
They have a what ocean?
Bath potion.
Bath potion.
Closer to the top, it's in the third
Yeah, I see it.
thing.
How much for the grasshopper's hind leg?
Oh, what?
Oh yes, and he shows. I have. He hands you a list. It's a spell component list. I carry these in jar fulls. And how many you need? For one mithril piece, I can give you 100 grasshopper legs. Preserved.
One mithril piece. Let me look. Good.
By the way, you weren't here for this. I added an item to your inventory called mithril piece. Change it to how many you have.
Inventory.
If you look in the inventory, I put a mithril piece in there. If you have 113 or so, just change it to you have 113 of those.
Platinum. Silver.
Since I can't alter the currency in the game, I can add an item that's value is that currency. So there we go.
So Electrum is now mithril.
Now, Electrum is, as for your character sheet, you're gonna have to look at it like this. Where is it? It's in our inventory.
Yeah, I don't have that.
108
So-
copper, 37 silver, 0 electrum.
Yeah.
No,
So-
it's in the loot.
So if you look at the top, you'll see that you have copper, silver, gold, blah 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 blah. Those you have as what you have. If you scroll down at the very bottom under loot, you'll see something called a mithril note. Currently, it just says your quantity is 1. I do not remember how much mithril you guys actually had. So we're going to have to add quantity of how much mithril you have to that bottom quantity, and that's how much mithril you have. Which, for note, if you click on mithril note, it says that it's 100 gold. 100 gold. That's how much one mithril note is worth, is 100 gold. And adamantium is 1. So just remember to keep 1 in your inventory at all times.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I will re-add it.
I only have the 108 copper, 37 silver, 0 electrum, and only 10 gold. I'm a broke barbarian, and
I could have swore you all had some mithril.
I think I had
each.
my
I think
electrum pieces was my mithril count.
um, let me fix the one issue real quick.
I have 1,170 platinum.
Your plot. Okay, so we're gonna do some altering. What I want you to do is look at how much gold you guys have and call that and adjust it to that. How much mithril you have, because I don't think I've given you guys gold pieces yet. And adjust any platinum pieces you have to adamantine pieces, because I haven't given you platinum yet. I know I've been giving you silver, copper, and some other things, or whatnot. I might
Okay.
have. We're just gonna fudge it for right now because
So this
they've been fucking with the current the
1170.
and I won't have to worry about it in the future because of how I'm doing this. Now I placed mithril note on you.
And mithril, it was gold.
And adamantite. There we go.
26. Okay.
So look up at the top, look at how much gold pieces you will have, and then look down at the bottom and change your quantity of mithril to that. Look at the top if you've got platinum pieces and change that to adamantite. And then zero out your gold and your platinum. Except for Clocks has probably been keeping very grand detail on her
Nope.
coinage.
Nope.
She knows.
Sure, I sure have not.
And then
Yeah,
for henceforth, you will see copper, gold, platinum, electrum, silver, and those amounts will be those amounts in and of itself, and we'll just press forward with that.
so. For one mithril note, I can get how many
100,
grasshopper keys?
100 preserved grasshoppers.
Full grasshoppers?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's six legs.
so that would mean you'd have 200 legs.
Yep. All right, so I do that. So drop my
He
mithril note.
he reaches in to a hole and he sifts around and pulls out a jar, and in it you see a bunch of preserved grasshoppers in there. Well, actually, it just has a label on it, and he pops the top and he pulls out the grasshopper, and the grasshopper comes out preserved, dead, and full, and he puts it back in, and you know that there's that 100 grasshoppers can't fit in that thing, yet he assures you there's 100 in there, and there's a little uh, number on the bottom, and he pulls it out, and you see that the number goes times 100 to times 99,
Hmm.
and he puts it back in. He clicks it. He's like, "This only holds grasshoppers. Preserves them well. Anything else? All my spell components are based off of one mithril piece. You hand me mithril, and I'll hand you a jar uh, designed specially for that component. Based on the value, based on how many's in that jar, though.
Hmm.
So mark yourself down and write magical jar. Create yourself an item or something uh, of grasshoppers. 100 quantity. And he tells, and just so you know, the minute you take it out, it won't let you put any foreign grasshoppers in it. I'm able to pull it out and put it back in and reseal it. But once you open it and you pull out that grasshopper will not go back in its bottle. Guaranteed. So
that free. Get down.
and if you bring back the container, it's got a recycling charge. I'll give you back the gold.
Mm.
What you could do me for?
Do I have that?
I got this tiny clockwork dog.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
You wind it up, and it barks and it follows and it yips and it does backflips. And I also got a clockwork horse, although I wouldn't start it up. It's loud, very powerful horse.
Yeah, I don't think that would work really well with my rust monster over there.
You sure?
Rust monster might eat it.
He pulls it. He goes over to the carriage. He pulls it out, and you see this big metal clockwork horse, and he winds it up, and the thing just sounds like a fucking engine that's revving constantly. It's like, sure you don't want this?
Yeah.
Don't hear you coming.
More interested. How big is the riding dog?
Not big enough for you.
I thought so. How much is the beast training kit? Last thing, just above the barrels and of drink.
Uh, 15 mithril. I'm sorry. This is gold on it. So it's 1.5 mithril. So 2 mithril.
All right, talking to somebody that doesn't have any mithril.
Is the warship for water
Yeah,
or for air?
water. I've already asked about it.
I missed it.
Yeah, it you just have to supply your own water.
Mm.
Would you like to see it?
No, we don't plan on
You know
being
what?
on water at the moment.
Sure, let's see this warship. Where do you have it hiding?
He brings out a little bottle.
I knew it.
He's like, all I have to do is pop this cork, and you can, and you won't be able to put it back in the bottle. But it's there, I assure you. You can see it's a warship inside a bottle.
What are the
Break a case of
chances that
emergency.
we're actually going to encounter a vast ocean?
Probably pretty good, but I don't think we have the money to spend on it at the moment. Unless it's like super cheap.
Let's see. That'd be 2,500 platinum. I mean, sorry, mithril. No, sorry, 250 mithril. Basically, look at the digits and take 2 zeros off.
What would that
Because
be
it
in adamantite?
move it over. So that'd be 25 adamantite.
Bruh.
Take 3 zeros off.
I mean,
She wasn't here for my last campaign. Ty's character was rich. Ty's character was filthy rich. He still wasn't able to afford shit. Would you like to buy a planet? That's above my pay grade.
How much is the belt of hill giant strength? How much strength does that actually give me first?
Does
Pump
it
it up.
not say when you click on it?
Oh, it doesn't. All it says is belt of hill giant straight clothing.
I get you. I get you. Hold on.
technically, I could buy an armada of warships in bottles.
You have that much money?
Yes.
Other room.
Hey, where's
I got
mine?
paid. Belt of Hill Giant Strength is 25,000 gold. So it's the same price as the warship. It gives changes your strength score to 21.
Oh.
Eh.
Oh. I think
If I
I
wasn't
might.
already sitting at 4, might be good.
I need that.
Then yeah, that's good for you.
Okay,
There's
what?
also the Belt of Naked Invisibility. It's two
Where
platinum
belt?
sorry, 2 mithril pieces is what it costs. The wearer of this belt can turn invisible, and as an action, the belt also turns invisible, but anything else the wearer is carrying or wearing does not turn invisible.
Bag of beans.
Bracelet of rock magic.
Every single one of these, there's a footnote on it, and it does tell you what it says.
Not on a bag of
Does not.
beans.
No, that's why I'm saying I know it's not identified, so it will be identified when I give it to you.
Mm.
While you wear this gold bracelet, it grants you immunity to being petrified. It allows you to cast Flesh to Stone at a DC of 15 as an action. Once the spell has been cast 3 times, the bracelet no longer can cast it. Thereafter, you can cast Stone Shape as an action. After you've done this 13 times, the bracelet loses its magic and turns from gold to lead. However, the bracelet is cursed. If you use this against something that has an affinity to earth, it has a chance to unattune and petrify you instead when you use Flesh to Stone. So it has 3 casts of Flesh to Stone and then has 13 casts of Stone Shape after that. There's the chest of preserving. Food and other perishable items do not age or decay while inside the chest of preserving. The chest is 2.5 feet long, 1.5 feet wide, and a foot tall, with a half barrel lid. The chest has a lock which can be picked. But in short, he calls it his ice chest.
Yeah, we need that. How much can it hold?
Uh, the chest of preserving is 2 by 2.5 by what? It's an actual chest.
Okay, so it's not like a bag of holding.
No, it's just got a magical preservation spell permanently casted on it. So it's basically a cooler. So if you want to lug around a cooler,
Yeah, no. What's the bath potion?
real quick, bag of beans. This heavy cloth
Yeah.
bag contains 2d4 dry beans. When found, um, this one will have 12 beans in it. The bag weighs half a pound, regardless of how many beans are in it, and has a 1d100 effect when you pull out a bean.
Interesting.
So you might have you might pull out 3 shrieker fungi, and a treant to who knows what.
What about the black pearl?
It's a black pearl.
Oh, bath potion.
Bath potion. Where did I put that? Ah, there it is. Bath potion. This bubbly potion is frothy and smells like lavender. When you drink this potion, any dirt and grime on your body is magically rinsed away. Further, your breath, hair, and nails are suddenly clean, looking either polished or pristine, or smelling of daisies and honey for the next 24 hours. Bubbles occasionally escape from your mouth while the potion is in effect for the next 24 hours.
Can you tell me about the cloak made from fairy kind?
Well, yes, it's a freshly made cloak of fairy kind.
What does it do?
Well, it lets you allow a cloak made of fairy skin. What more do you want?
I mean, it doesn't do anything special like the tint.
No.
Okay, then it's gross.
It's just a cloak of made from fairy kind. It was one of my earlier projects.
Hmm.
It's very well preserved, as you can see here.
You.
And it pulls out. This right here was he starts rattling off fairy names as he touches each piece of the different patchwork skins.
Clocks walks over and turns the horse on.
He starts talking louder.
Just drown out the gross.
Does anybody in our group use rubies for any spell or that? Asking the people in our group that uses magic.
No. Not yet, at least.
Nobody uses them. It's like, I have 2 rubies. Do you want to buy these by chance?
Oh, you're looking for the trade-ins?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that book off you.
Well, if you walk over and he points to this little tent and he flips it up, he's like, "This is my recycling machine. You can stick anything in it, and it will give you a quarter of the value out."
Um,
And I do mean anything. Careful, you get your hands too close to that.
how strong is the goat? Can it pull a cart?
Goat.
Huh?
It's a goat. I don't see it pulling anything.
Yeah, you would
You
need the
dealt with a
horse.
goat before?
Goats are small. You would have, if you're looking for something to pull the cart, you would need the horse.
Dang it.
Yeah, like him. He could pull the cart. Points at Kamar's. Well, I do have this clockwork horse. Could definitely pull the cart.
Is there a way to make the clockwork horse quieter?
Sure, you could cast the silence spell, but then no one's talking.
Oh.
But then again, the silence spell is you'd have to find a way to secure the spell to a movable object that it wants to travel with, and then it can move alongside it, causing a moving silence bubble, a radial of 15 feet, I believe. I haven't casted that low of a spell in a long time.
How big is the riding dog?
Well, for you, ma'am, it's just your size.
How fast does it go?
Probably faster than you.
You know, I think that might be a good investment right now. Okay, I have a list.
You have a list. Please hand me your list.
Wait, no, not the clockwork.
Well, don't
Right.
actually hand it. But what do you want?
Okay, ready?
Let me bring up the character sheet and I can drag this stuff onto it.
I want
Okay.
Cartographer's tools.
Cartographer's tools. Okay.
Smith's tools.
Oh, I'm seeing if that actually put that on here.
Oh, where would it show up?
Yes, use importer.
Oh,
There we
yep,
go.
there it is.
What else?
Smith's tools.
Smith's tools.
Tinkerer's tools.
Okay.
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
Yes.
Do you have your own wine skin, or are you grabbing one of the disposable ones?
I guess a disposable one.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like anything. It's all on the
It
pancake.
comes in this what, like, cylindrical clear bottle shape, and it tells you just crack the top for freshness.
Okay. And then what do I do with it afterwards? Just throw it away?
Oh yeah, just litter it anywhere.
Okay.
Hopefully someone will return it.
I would like the book bag of scholars.
I've made sure that that it doesn't dissolve to the land, and it preserves itself, the container. This way, eventually they can make it back here. Let's see. What was that? Butter beer. There it is. Thinking of coining the thing, calling it uh, pilacite.
What?
Well, the material,
Ah,
pilas.
okay.
Yeah, pla, plastis. Yeah, tick, tick, plastique. Yeah, I'll call it plastique. Name after the guy who originally had the idea. Would you like to see him? He's over here on the cloak of fairy kind.
Ew. Okay.
It's great ideas. What'd you want besides the butterbeer?
Book bag of scholars.
She'll finally be able to hold all her books.
Yeah, I'll have to add that different. Oh, am I looking at it wrong? Did I add it a whole bunch of times? What's going on? I'll put it on there here in a second. I don't understand why it's being silly. Let's see. Does it let me bring the? What else do you want?
Belt of Hill Giant Strength
Belt of Hill Giant Strength.
and the Riding Dog.
Oh, imports that. Riding Dog.
Oh, and the Grasshoppers.
And all right, it would just create jar of 100 grasshoppers. Magical jar of preserved. Where is? I do not know why it's not letting me put this item on there. So let me put anything else on. Let me give it a picture. Maybe that's the issue. I'm just gonna give it some random picture for right now. What the hell?
I have 5 book bags of Scholars.
Oh,
It's up at the
where's it
top.
showing you?
It's at the top of that page.
Oh, I see where it's putting it. For fuck's sakes.
Oh, I got 6. 1, 2.
Hold on.
Yep.
I didn't know where it was putting the dang thing, and I see
That's
now.
where.
Got it. I was like looking down below, and I'm like, can't find where it's.
Yeah, that's where it put my jar of preserved grasshoppers too, because I
So
made it a
that's neat.
container.
That's neat. The container's at the top.
Yeah. I don't know how to change the picture, but that'll work.
Okay. Let's see. It put everything on here. Did it put the dog on here?
Where would the dog go?
Yes, it put the dog on there.
Oh, yep, there's the dog.
Down in loot.
Okay.
Is that it? Did you want a warship?
No. No. I'm saving my money for an airship.
For an airship?
Yeah.
We could just throw the warship up in the air and. Just see it now. Buys a bunch of warships, throws them up in the air at the enemy. All of a sudden, they crash and boats just appear out of nowhere.
Okay, strength 21. So did that. Yeah. I'm strong. I'm a buff girl now.
I'm a buff girl now. I'm a
Yay.
buff girl now. Yeah, all of a sudden her muscles just like boom, bulge out. Like
Okay,
I am Clocks. Hear me. Smell you later.
now how
Start
much
singing.
total did that cost me?
It's gym day. It's a good question. Um, did not write that down.
Okay.
Puny girly man. Let's see. The riding dog is 25 gold. So he'll charge one mithril. Anything that's under 100 gold just rounds up to a mithril.
Mm.
Convenience services.
Kind of expensive when it's only 15 gold for the thing I'm wanting.
Yeah.
And import it anyway, so.
It's a convenience fee. See, 100 for the scholars thing. What else was that? The jar, that's one mithril. Um, the butterbeer is one mithril.
And a giant strength.
You got 3 different toolkits. Those are all a mithril piece. The belt of giant strength, that's 10k. So that's 206 mithril at the moment. What else? The cloak made from fairy kind?
No,
No.
no.
There's a bunch of scrolls there.
Yeah, I saw
You
them.
are a wizard.
They didn't interest me.
That's
It,
the.
anybody
Do
else
not
want
know
anything?
how
I could put it on my tab.
to do not know how to play wizard. You get the scroll, you imbibe the spell, and then you have it for when you can. Get a
Yeah.
spell book.
Yeah, I don't know how to play wizard, obviously.
Okay, so wizard is the one class that can learn all the spells. It's just a giant book.
Oh,
And well, some depending on the like a 9th level spell takes 9 pages of your book, but that's not the point. You're able to scribe spells into your book to learn new spells. It's how wizards learn new spells. On that, they just get one spell every level. Um, Unlike sorcerers and warlocks and stuff, which get or clerics, they get a host of spells, but that's all they can learn. So scrolls are like great for a wizard because then they can hold on to the scroll, and when they have time, if you look up how to scribe a spell, you can transcribe the spell onto your wizard's book and be able to have it always.
okay. Then
That's just an FYI.
I guess spare the dying would be a good one.
Spare the Dying is only going to cost one mithril. It is a cantrip.
What else?
Spike growth is 20.
Hmm.
Transmute Rock is 50 because it's a 5th level spell. Summon Fey is a 3rd level spell. Wind Wall is a 3rd level spell. Protect Energy is a 3rd level spell. Motivational Speak, 3rd level spell. Maddening Darkness is an 8th level spell.
Woo.
And by the way, you could cast these scrolls and just not have the ability to scribe anymore because it's a one-time use. Hold Monster is a 5th level. Friends is a cantrip. Expeditious Retreat is a 1st level. Detect Thoughts 2nd. Contact Other Plane 5th. Prismatic is 1st, and Bark Skin is 2nd. So.
Hmm.
Maddening Darkness. Magical darkness spreads from the point you choose within range to fill a 60-foot radius sphere until the spell ends. The darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through the darkness. Non-magical light as well can't. Shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter can be heard within the sphere. Whenever a creature starts in it, they have to make a wisdom save versus 8d8 psychic damage. To fail, they take half. I mean,
Would that affect uh the party?
everyone. It would affect everything in that 60-foot sphere.
Oof.
They would take 8d8 psychic damage on a failed save, half on success, wisdom. It has a range of 150 feet and does 60 feet sphere. Not, yeah. Duration 10 minutes. Nice thing about scrolls is you don't need you don't need the material components.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's because of how it's done. It required the material components in order to embed the scroll.
Oh.
When you transcribe the spell, you'll need the material components afterwards. But that right there thing is 80 mithril.
And could I use it if I'm not 8th level?
You could cast a scroll at any level.
Oh.
Does not require.
Only requirements a scroll has is that you need to know how to use magic first.
Yeah, you have, which yeah,
Which even I can do now.
yes. As long as you know how to cast a spell, you can.
Oh, let me see my spell list. Okay, Druid Craft. Yep, that's it.
Hmm. Okay, I think Maddening Darkness and Transmute Rock.
You don't want to summon Fae.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Call forth Fae spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space. See within range. Corporeal. Blah blah blah. Has a Fae stat block. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
get that one too.
okay. So you want summon Fae. 30. Maddening, that's 80, and Transmute Rock, which is 50.
How much was the
Eh,
spare the dying again?
1.
1. Oh, okay. Because it's cantrip.
Correct.
Okay.
There's 2 cantrips on here. You know the nice thing about cantrips?
It doesn't take a spell slot.
Yeah.
Which one is it? I think I have that cantrip already. Friend?
Probably.
No, I don't.
You want it as well?
Sure, might as well.
162. Let's see. That comes to a total of 368 mithril. And you opened the floor for others, did you not?
Yeah.
Or in other words, that's 36 adamantine.
Yeah.
Or 37.
Round up.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I told you.
I know. I
Does
know.
Does anybody else want anything?
I would like the beast training kit.
Make it so.
Harley, were you happy with just your grasshoppers?
Huh?
Were you happy with just your grasshoppers?
Yep.
That's all I needed was them grasshoppers.
Well, I've only been trying to get them for like ever. Is that it? Just the beast training kit?
I'm still thinking. I'm thinking I might want one of those bag of tricks. I'm trying to figure out what they do.
Ah. Well, there's 3 different versions of them. They're 10 mithril apiece.
And what happens? You reach in and pull something out and...
It says this ordinary bag made from rust cloth appears empty. Reaching inside the bag will reveal the presence of something small and fuzzy. The other one says this bag from gray cloth appears empty, and reaching inside will reveal something small and fuzzy. The other one, they all say the same thing.
I think I want one too.
You want rust, gray, or tan?
I have the gray one.
There appears to be 3 fuzzy objects that can be pulled from this bag. Each. See if they're different.
I'll take the rust one.
Take the gray one. This just sounds like bad all around, but it sounds fun.
All right, so that'll be you buying one for. So each of you are buying one. Did you grab one and threw it at Rennie? I take it.
Sure.
Any want one?
Why?
Because it's got something small and fuzzy in it, and you like small and fuzzy.
So
Wow,
who
I
got the?
do love
Could
my small.
barely hear you. Get closer to the mic.
I do love my small and fuzzy.
So who took the rust one?
I want the rest.
All right. And tan or gray? Come on.
I got gray.
You have tan. All right. The saddlebags, by the way, he's always looking to make a sale. He's like, by the way, those saddlebags I have there, they're made for your riding dog.
Okay. I'll take those two. I just
That's
bought
so
a whole
far.
bunch of stuff I'm going to need to put somewhere.
So far, that brings your total to 369 mithril pieces.
Okay.
Can I do anything else for you? Got some holy water, got some unholy water.
I don't know if we
Are
need
you
that.
always in this spot, or do you move around?
Depends on the time. Oh, would you look at that? You all got like 5 minutes before my shop closes up.
Mm,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Doing a real quick search. Look at my
No need for me to kick you all out. I'll be kicking myself out.
Hmm.
I think I think that would be it. Oh, that Gart. No, I don't want that. No.
As the 5 minutes start to go by, everything that you see here, the goats, the I don't have a different map, so you have to bear with me. Everything that's within the fence slowly becomes more and more transparent until everything just fades away. And you hear him say, "Come back again tomorrow."
Well,
Notice there's a dragon sitting up there.
No, all the everything within the fence to include the dragon is gone. It's just dirt.
is the fence still there?
Nope.
Oh,
Everything within the fence to include the fence is gone.
okay. So
The
I need
puddle's still
to
there.
take out 37 adamantite. Is that right?
um 37 antimant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remove 37 adamantite and give yourself one mithril piece. On the road again. Do 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 do. Speaking of
There.
which,
Okay.
both your cougar and both Kitty and Rusty look a little bit bigger, and they are all level. They are both level 3 right now. I've already added to their stats and everything. So Rusty is got 36 hit points, and his intelligence score went up so he can hold more tricks. He is now an intelligence of 4. And as is your cougar. Your cougar is now got 48 hit points. Its dex went up as well. Your rust monster now has the ability to bite
Yay!
and antenna. So it can make an action instead of bite. It could use antenna, which is they would have to roll a dex check, which corrodes a non-magical ferrous metal
Ooh, that could
within
be
5
good.
feet. You do notice there's a person in your party that's missing.
Oh,
What? Somebody missing. Head count. Who's missing? Luigi. Where's Luigi?
You haven't seen her since. Yeah, she was gone since when you woke up.
oh no.
Was it even? She went to bed, but she's not there when you woke up.
And her fan club is gone, and the lizard is gone.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
Start hollering out, Luigi! Luigi!
To no response.
Well, if I was Suichi, where would I go?
Well, you have 2 directions to go. You could either go south and down towards more tar pits or up and north where you hear rushing water.
I say we go to the water.
Yeah.
Into the water.
That way.
Left, left, left. Left, 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 left.
Getting to just afternoon. You all feel well rested. I'll help you move your character there, Kamar. Don't worry. You come up over the ridge and around the bend, you see a river and a bunch of palm trees, and there's a bit of commotion. You all jump behind this tree over here to see what's going on ahead. Over in the river, you see a bunch of Kawatoa and a huge battle between a lizard and a giant crab going on. Suichi's on top of the giant lizard, riding it as this Kawatoa is on top of the crab, and they're just kaiju battling it back and forth. That gets pretty intense, and his fan. There's a fan club behind. Whoops, I need to click. Stop that, you stupid thing. I just want to click one. For some reason, it wants to just keep Suichi underneath. Stop that, you stupid thing. Fine. I'll just keep describing the event. There's 2 icons underneath that.
Mm.
Anyways, it battles it out. The lizard has the upper hand for majority of it. Looked like for a while there the crab was going to win it, and then it just grabs and starts ripping off its claws left and right and just starts eating the crab. And the other Kawatoa behind the are like in shock and dismay. and then Suichi does a battle cry, and her lizard bites the other Kawatoa on the top of the crab and just bites it in half and rears it back, and there's big blood fish spray everywhere, and she's
I thought she was
chittering. And
friends with the Kawatoa.
this, anyways, and so the there's two Kawatoa over here. Suichi's on top of this lizard, and there's another Kawatoa on top of this crab,
Right,
and it's a big kaiju battle.
right.
And the lizard, and she's been commanding it for a while there. This goes on for about a good 5 to 8 minutes. It's a pretty intense fight, and you see them both taking damage. Is what I'm getting at. And the lizard starts to get the upper hand and rip the claws and stuff off, and then at some point gets the Kawatoa that's riding the crab and bites that Kawatoa in half and pulls back, and then the blood goes there. She does a shrilling like victory thing, and the other Kawatoa in the background start chanting, and then they change their chant as if they were like, yeah, yeah, and then they were like, never mind.
Yeah.
And so after all the stuff uh, dies down, the lizard's still eating the crab. She walks over, the other Kawatoa walk over to her, and then they bow down to her, and she just stands there. I mean, she's half their height, but they're bowing down to her, and, and for Kawatoa's height, that is, and and then they all look at her and they start worshiping the lizard, and next thing you know it, the lizard's proud at what it does, and then she gets back up on her lizard, and she looks over, and she comes with her lizard over there, and then she's got 5 Kawatoa as a fan club now following her.
Well,
Okay. We have reinforcements now.
Now it, and then she gets her mount to start dancing like a little victory dance, and then the other Kawatoa are doing their little dance.
wish I had some popcorn.
I turned to the group. Is she a god or something? What's going on?
I mean, to them, uh, she's their god.
Want to stay with them? We gonna have like an army to us now, or what's going on?
Well, only thing we can do is ask Sweetie.
I can't speak to Suichi.
Wait, well, one of us could.
Nobody could. She doesn't speak common.
What did she speak?
Undercommon,
Mm.
abyssal, celestial, infernal.
Yeah, I got common, elvish, and giant.
She did speak broken common. I think I'll have to go back and watch the first episodes. If you remember what happened at the way station, does anybody remember how she got into your party?
I think we just kind of like say, "Hey, you're coming with us."
I can speak, read, and write Common, Abyssal, and Draconic.
So you speak what she speaks.
Well, that's new.
I'm, well,
But
you know, I'm a youngster, so
she's just now realizing, wait a minute, I could have spoke abyssal all along.
yep. Damn it.
Must have been one of them character updates.
Mm-hmm. I think I don't. I just maybe I didn't pay attention. Um,
Um,
I just come out from behind the little tree, and I'm watching, waiting
oh,
for
she's
Squeaky to paying attention.
she's looking at y'all. She's waiting, like she normally
Squeaky,
does.
what is going on?
Kawatoa stuff.
Okay. So are these all now your friends and they're coming with you? Or are you leaving us?
No, I'm not leaving. It's a
Just give me.
Kawatoa thing. They're
It
speaking at an abyssal to each other, by the way. So
So
it
very
kind of sounds like
we can't understand any of it. Got it.
yeah, it sounds like like it's from death metal or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
So are these now your friends?
In
Like
a
coming with
Kawatoa speaking sense,
Are they
that's the
going to join us?
yes.
Are they going to try to hurt us?
Why would they do that?
I'm just asking questions.
The question doesn't make sense. They are followers.
So they do as you instruct them to do.
They do the will of the lizard.
Okay.
they're talking. I'm gonna look at the lizard and see if I can like if it's really hurting that, kind of patch it up.
Oh, the lizard looks fine.
Okay.
That was an interesting battle.
For the
Let's scratch.
lizard, he proved his point to the great crab. The great crab now has to go find the bigger great crab, and we must defeat him next.
Oh. Oh, I can't understand
Okay.
you. Never mind.
Does it know where it is?
Oh, it'll find us. It's his turn.
Oh. Okay. So we have to worry about giant crab finding us.
Well, don't worry, the great lizard will protect you too. For
Okay.
you protected him first.
Okay. Good to
He
know.
is grateful.
Mhm. Thank you, Mr. Lizard.
The lizard
And
just looks like there's not an understanding at all. It does the lizard thing with with the tongue and everything.
it's safe, guys. You can come out.
I'm already looking at it. I'm like, is this like a not a game, a Pokemon kaiju battle type thing?
Well, I'm sure your character's not asking that, but
That's why I said out of game. Is this like a Pokemon kaiju battle type thing?
uh, I am not at liability to explain my DMing because it could look like a lot of things.
Are you helping Suichi becoming the very best?
Well, she's not collecting them all.
Really?
Well, maybe
Oh,
Kalatoa. Yes, the great battle with the giant crab leader. He has been defeated. I have more followers for the great lizard. I call him Mr. T.
okay.
Terrible lizard. Kind of
Okay.
angry.
All right. Well, to the rest of our group, these are all followers of the Great Lizard and of Suichi. Their next battle is a giant crab. Again. So we just have to worry about that coming along.
Yeah, like I turn to you. I'm like, can we help fight this giant crab?
Ooh, Sweetie, can we help fight the giant crab?
The giant crab and Mr. T will fight each other, but we can take care of anybody who wants to step in.
Oh, oh wait for the translation.
Okay. We can only help attack others that are trying to get in between the battle. We cannot interfere with. Oh, yeah, the giant lizard's name is Mr. T.
Welcome to the party, Mr. T.
It does lizard things like it doesn't know its name.
All right.
For all
Well,
intents and purposes, it acts and
continue.
is a normal lizard, giant size. Just FYI. There is no intelligence going on up there.
Ooh, what
In fact, you could roll an insight check. All of you. On the intelligence level of the lizard. Yeah. It
I know nothing.
you just believe Suichi.
Mhm.
As far as Rennie thinks, it's got intelligence. As far as you all can perceive, the thing's as smart as a lizard. And Suichi's high on something.
What in the world is deep speech?
Deep speech is earth stuff.
Okay.
I mean, what harm can it do having them accompany us? So,
Yeah, what harm could it do?
Well,
I'm
be
not.
seen.
I'm not worried about Suichi as the lizard. I'm worried about the other guy.
well,
Whatever we come across.
Yeah.
they're just a bunch of fish guys, right?
You talk to them.
Excuse me. Oh yeah.
You want to roll an Arcana? I can tell you more about what Kalatoa is, or you can look them up in one of your books.
Well, let's see if I know anything about them. I know they're fish people, and that's about it.
That's
I rolled an 18, so
second.
Excuse me.
Better out than in.
And I read a journal.
Send Cougar to go sniff around the water's edge.
You remember the last time you were near water?
It didn't go well.
Do you really want to do that?
She's sniffing.
It gets not that close before it backs away.
She's coming around.
And
Water's scary.
so only Harley. There you go. This is what you know about Kawatoa. You can describe as much as you would like of that. Only you can see it.
Kokoto can no longer abide daylight.
Might I remind you, you're in a godless plane.
I'm gonna try just speaking in my three languages to the Krakatoa to see if they anybody any language I have works on them.
They all speak Undercommon.
God damn it!
Suichi speaks Undercommon, Celestial, Infernal, Abyssal.
Need to learn Undercommon.
Okay. All right.
The path looks to extend to the east. And goes into further brushland area. There's a giant bug nest over here. There looks like the river itself has a lot of other things in it.
Most notable of these threats to Krakatoa are the Drow, which have slain the Krakatoa on site since the days when the two races first met.
Mind you, all this is Forgotten Realms. You're not in Forgotten Realms anymore.
Yeah, I know. God makers. Krakatoa worship gods of their own insane creation. But if enough Krakatoa believe that a god is real, The energy of their collective subconsciousness can cause that god to manifest as a physical entity. The form of a Kotoa god depends on the inspiration for its divine image and is usually random or nonsensical. One of the most revered gods of the Kotoa is Build Blibdul Paula. Okay. The sea mother, who takes the form of a female human with a crayfish head, a crawfish's claw, and an articulated shell covering her shoulders. She was likely invented by a Koatoa that improved on a broken human statue by adding the limbs and the head of a crustacean. In sudden awe of its handiwork, it then named the resulting form a god.
So Mr. T is going to become a god. Gotcha.
Yeah, Croatoa that cross paths with an Abala often find themselves worshiping it as a god. Their madness blinding them to the fact that the Aboleth is merely using them for its own nefarious ends. Okay?
I can hear the Kalatoa in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. Koatoa, let's see. Koatoa gear. Many weapons of the Koatoa are designed to capture rather than kill. Nets are common, though some carry pincher staffs, also called man catchers, designed to trap and immobilize foes. Koatoa warriors also treat their shields with a sticky goo that catches incoming weapons. In general, Koatoa don't like the weight of armor on their slippery bodies and rely on their protection. However, they like to wear jewelry made from scavenged bones, shells, pearls, gems, and carapace fragments. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Fox pulled out one of her books, and Remy and her had a dialogue, I guess, and they're matching what she's remembering and what it says in the book. Because you have a book of monsters, if I remember right.
Young Adventurer's Guide, Monsters and Creatures?
Yeah, it was probably in there. Alrighty. So you now have Suichi in tow.
And her fan club.
Yeah.
Where do you all do you head off to the right off screen? Or do you head north towards the water? Or do you head south?
Why does it look like there's a body floating in the water?
Because there is.
There's a bunch of yellow speckles. What is that? Go investigate the.
You want me to be the one to go check it out?
Yeah, my cougar won't go near it.
You see a bunch of yellow fungus.
Ooh, fungus among us.
That
Fungus.
seems to be spreading from the dead body.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. We got fire.
I investigate the
It looks
spore
like if you touch the fungus or try to disturb it, it will poof.
and infect us. No, thank you. Backing away from the fungus.
The pathway ahead leads away from the river and off into heavier, dense brushland. It is about
I turn,
one. What?
I was like, I'm gonna turn to the group and like, which way was the guy we're hunting? Are we going the right way?
I don't
Anyone want to
remember.
roll a history check to see if you remember?
Not 20 yet.
You all come to the same conclusion. East at the base of a mountain somewhere. In a forested area. Past the brushlands.
So we have to go through the brushland.
About a day's journey.
All right, into the brushland.
Into the unknown.
Unknown.
I knew somebody was going to do it. I didn't have to. But
Yep.
Before you, this is what you see. Where would you like to go?
To the base of the mountain.
Which one? That one?
Yeah, the closest one. We'll just start.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Roll me a survival check there, Kamars, as you lead the group.
Finally, something I am decent in.
You may have spoke too
Let me roll a
soon.
1.
You just
You're
had
not
to say
familiar with
something.
Brushland, and you kind of get lost and for a bit there. And when you come to another pseudo hill, you start to realize you're a little off course. You've wasted 30 minutes. Roll survival. Getting back
Okay.
on track, you kind of make a little bit better grounds as you head to the mountain until you get to a little bit more of a problem. There's a lot of bugs and a lot of things. In fact, you find a lot of grasshoppers around this area.
But go figure.
Of course.
Make me buy my grasshoppers and I can get
um, and some crickets and some other things. Roll another survival check. You stay on course. You make up some of the time you lost. You head to what looks like to be a forested area. Roll one more survival check for a 12 or higher. And you stay on course. You get to what looks like a small little forest. It's a very dry area. Probably about the base of right there. And it gets a little bit shaded. You start walking in, and you don't have to go very far before You come across a village.
Um,
Everybody's dead.
Yeah. Well,
The
that's pretty
pathway
solid right
extends in beyond. What do you do?
Two things I want to do right off the bat is see if I can tell if they were like they were human or elf or what, and then I also want to check the condition of the weapons.
The weapons seem pretty decent. They look to be a elvish make, ornate, uh, typical. Probably the two on the ground are probably mastercraft. Um, a short sword and a long sword there. Roll medicine check. Definitely look like a bunch of elf on elf action here. From the way they're dead, there's small little yellow spores on them. They're very old looking yellow mushroom spores on them. Barely noticed them, but they've been either here a long time, but as far as you can see, there's no overgrowth on top of these bones. So that doesn't make sense. Yet there's overgrowth over everything else.
Into the other group, does those weapons look magical to you?
So I want to cast detect magic. I think he's asking.
Yeah.
You can just ritually cast it.
Yeah, that you can. It takes 10 minutes.
You have time.
And you could ritual cast detect magic.
that
Which of you would like
uses
to do it?
they use a spell slot.
Not if you ritual cast it.
Okay, I'll do
Where
it.
did my character sheet disappear to?
You're gonna have to click actors and under main plot stuff, click Remy. Rennie. Find it. You both have the ability to cast detect magic.
Yeah. There it is. You might cannot maintain concentration on more effects. I was just gonna.
You could cast it ritually, which would not take up a spell slot.
Do I have to do anything after clicking it?
Yeah, where it says consume spell slot, unclick it.
Yeah.
I did that.
Anyways, so you cast detect magic. Yes, they're magical. The two swords.
Ooh, yay! I will go pick them up.
One is giving the. Hold on a second. I gotta find the color chart. One is blue and one is yellow.
Mm.
What does that mean?
Is conjuration. The other one is
You could post it in the general if you'd
Illusion?
like.
no, that's purple. Here, let me.
Divination?
I think that's what it says. Freaking fancy, and I can't.
There you go. Conjuration and divination.
Yeah, we can actually identify them. I'm just gonna pick them up and carry them around. I'm not gonna use them unless somebody else wants them or can use them.
Hey,
Long
cat.
sword and a short sword, right?
Yes. The long sword is blue, and the short sword is divination. So okay, Loki, you wanted to be held, and you wanted to stare at my face. You're off camera. What? As for that, there is coming from the building to your left a black aura, very faint, and nothing from the rest.
All right. Got black magic oozing out of this building. It's not good. So avoid this building.
The rest of the buildings look empty. There's a pathway that extends further in.
Okay.
Off we go.
Yep.
Right? You
Are you
head.
sure we don't want to just take a look in and see if what's glowing black?
I don't think black is a good aura color.
That's just straight necro death. I just kind of glance in the door as I'm walking back.
It looks like it's coming from a small location inside, just inside the doorway. Whatever it is, it's on the floor in there.
Hmm. Ooh, I wonder if I can just identify what it is.
What was the
You
others? What was the short sword? It was
divination.
divination. Okay.
So, what happens if you poke the divination sword in that area?
Well, just beyond the door on the inside, there's a little radiation, like you see a black aura of something. So you'd have to go in the door and look on the ground to see what is barely penetrating outside of the door. From the angle outside, you can't notice anything else.
Oh, I can find traps.
That will help. You could use investigation, or you could cast find traps ritualistically, if I'm unmistaken. If that's the spell.
Now, I'm not gonna. But this would be losing my spell. Darn. Oh. Nope. All right. Hell with that.
Yeah, it's an action and instant. It doesn't have ritual ability.
Uh, I'll investigate.
Roll investigation. You
Nope.
peer your head in as you trip over some of the stairs, but you get a good glimpse. It looks like there's a skull that's radiating this black aura. Only the top half of the skull, there's no jaw, laying on the ground.
Yeah, I'm leaving that right there. I ain't touching it. Nope. Roomba. We running. See you.
Want me to go poke it with the stick?
You want to go poke it with your divine knife?
I don't want to equip those because they might be cursed. Until we can get them identified, I'm gonna use those. I got a javelin here.
Poke it with that?
Yeah. You just want to keep
Okay.
just keep going. You don't have to touch it.
I'll be ready to heal you if something happens.
It's the skull that's giving it off, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, that just seems bad all around.
Yeah, I think we're just mosey on through town.
Yep.
So you leave it alone?
Yep.
All right, and you mosey on through. You come to a bunch of pillars as you pass through the village.
Whoa.
Pillars themselves are radiating green magic auras.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. Enchantment. All those Dragon Age fans.
Funny because I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition lately.
Hmm. There's a pathway that goes through it. The pillars.
Can I understand this writing?
That's a good question.
I speak Elvish. Oh,
Something very old seems very like you think you should know this writing. Maybe if your parents or something had taught you it.
I don't know nothing.
But aside from that,
it's similar, but it's like a book written in like the 1970s, not 1790s or something like that.
it's more like the 800s.
I try to decipher it.
I believe someone just tried to.
Oh,
I have
For the duration of the
comprehend languages.
oh,
Cool.
Well, it doesn't decode symbols, but is this symbols or is it actual writing?
there's symbols and writing,
Okay.
the hieroglyphics.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it say home, some of it say danger, some of it say welcome, some all of it seem to predate the location itself.
Creepy.
One of them says warning on it. It has a kind of a picture on it. Most of them they talk of something of two entities crashing. One of the what looks like a chair and a box, and the other of a spider with multiple spiders. And it talks of what you think a war between two and a coming of a great beast. Other than that, that's all you can understand from all of it.
I decipher what I can and tell everyone.
Like the top talks about what it looks like two things crashing into, and then you can figure out the rest by looking at the picture right now. There's a pathway forward.
Forward.
As far as you can tell, it's prophetic warning.
Okay.
Prophecy. Things to come.
You come to an entrance.
Hmm.
Well, down, down, get down. Thank you.
There seems to be trace residue of white magic that's been used a lot around here.
Abjuration.
I'll let you, Clocks and Rennie roll an Arcana check. If you have Arcana, you can roll it normally. If you don't have Arcana skill, you can roll it at disadvantage to figure out what spell it might have been. Y'all's magical sense are thinking that somebody's been using Pass Without Trace a lot.
Oh, I
So-
have that.
Somebody's been sneaking.
Well. Okay. Nope. Mm.
And they've used it enough times that it's left a magical residue of that spell.
So we can
Okay.
follow the residue
It goes in.
into the unknown.
You all travel
Forward,
in.
forward, march.
Yeah, it's 30-foot radius, so.
You all travel for quite a bit down and in.
Hmm.
And you come out over here.
I'd like to introduce you to my summer home.
Those are some steep stairs, man.
Yes. Let me fix the size of this.
Say.
This reminds me of the babe. The babe with the power.
Yeah.
Too big.
All right. Now. Yeah, put our little tokens in here. There they go.
Ooh. They're so tiny.
Yeah. Good grief.
Oh my goodness. The squares are so small.
This place is massive. You see people moving around. No one has noticed you yet.
Only
But
3 of us.
but the minute you come out in the open, you do see people that are observing over here the entrance.
Before we venture any further, I would like to
Sweet
request.
stayed outside, by the way.
That's good.
Suichi and Fred stayed outside, as did your riding dog. And any gear that you want to leave behind so you're not encumbered.
I've got the belt of giant strength. I'm good. But
For
I need.
once, you're not in.
I know. Gosh, I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I can fly.
As for Kamar's, he's still encumbered
Yep.
and ready.
Oh, damn it.
Your cougar and your rust monster stayed behind too.
Why?
For the time being, it's just you three. You can go back and retrieve them, but you're scoping things out.
Well, I need to take a potty break, so
Yes, everybody take a potty break, and then we'll end. This will be our 5-minute break before we end the session.
sounds good.
So go take your 5-minute breaks and everything. If you need to pee, we're about to wrap it up for the night. God, if I sit right here, it stops doing that zoom, 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 zoom.
Oh, wait a minute. 5-pound wood covers, tools. 10-pound leather armor. Dang, a soul coin weighs a lot.
Yes, it does. Got a whole soul in it.
Well, I can't.
For some reason, you have 2 jag fangs and a scimitar.
Yeah.
I could put a bag, give you a bag so you could put stuff in it and say that it's left behind and unequip it.
Yeah. What's a jaguar fang saber?
There you go.
Where do I put it?
It's up in the top if you look at your inventory screen.
Oh, okay. Backpack, pouch, and unequipped stuff. Okay.
I labeled it unequipped stuff, so whatever you put into that bag,
I just drag it and drop it in there.
I don't know how the bags work for this.
Yeah.
It's not letting me.
Yeah, it is. It moves it around and it just says that it's in there.
Okay, now I see it. Uh, How much more do I have to undo?
Well, you need to get down below. Oh, you also need to unequip this. Edit. Details. Weightless. There we go. I made the container weightless because it's unequipped stuff. So there you go. You're down to 76.5. You're finally unencumbered. Is there anything
Finally.
else you want to throw in there in case you pick stuff up?
Even when I unequip it, it still keeps it as I'm carrying it.
Oh, hold on. It's because I have to do this. Hold on. I have to make it a magical container and just say it's weightless.
Okay, can you do that to my pouch? Because that's what I've been putting all the stuff in that I'm carrying.
Which one? You have backpack and you have pouch in the top.
Pouch.
Doesn't say there's anything in it.
Yeah, I got my clockwork sword and a bunch of other things in it. Doing it where I have like that two characters again.
Back.
You're doing it on your character sheet up here, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me just edit this thing anyways. Details. And call it US stuff. U stuff. Weightless. Capacity. 60. Contents. A bag of stuff? Is that what it is?
I'm getting it. Starting to work now.
We might have to sit down and recreate your character after this and see if we can't figure it all out and just move the shit on to the new character. Something's janky. I don't understand why. Anyways. You see off over here in the ridge, in 3 locations, people watching the area as you peer into the open area. You're technically back here in behind the archway, and you could sneak around to right here. But if you try to go any further, they'll notice you.
Oh, my backpack weighs a lot. Holy crikey. Jeez.
Well, you have a lot of food on you.
Yeah, and hempen rope, 50 feet, 10 pounds.
Yeah, and 20 pounds worth of food.
Yep. All right.
That
This
roll
is
is 7.
all right. I'm gonna take this hempen rope and put it in that backpack.
They created a pouch which I'm labeled weightless, and it's what you've left
Outside.
outside. For you, I'm gonna put it on your uh, saddlebags. Saddlebags details weightless. Bam. Anything you put in your saddlebags, their clocks will lessen your weight. I guess we'll get you all fixed up and tidied up here, and we can kick things off and pieces of coal, piece of iron, thread. Hempen rope.
I moved the hempen rope, but it's just not showing up yet.
It's in your consumables down below. Here,
This
I
is
moved.
goes. Okay. Rations, water skin, mess kit, tinderbox. All right. 27 out of 30 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. How?
Now, if you look at the very top, when you scroll to the top where it's got those bags and stuff there, Rennie, you'll see the little 2 arrows, and it says 58 of 5. Your goal is to keep it below those 2 arrows. The minute you go over those 2 arrows, you're considered lightly encumbered, which gives you minus to movement. And if you go to heavily encumberment, then you have disadvantages on
Yeah.
stuff.
Balls.
And then, yeah,
I was trying to put the secondary pouch into that bag, but it's not working.
don't worry. Just say that it is.
Okay.
I mean, if you technically put the pouch in the bag, then the bag itself is on. It's got the pouches up there. You can just say that it's inside the backpack. This
Okay.
way,
That's fine. Moving on.
right?
Got like 15 minutes.
There.
Yep. Kamars, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Okay. As you sneak down and in, as I said, there's one, two, three. So one person up here, one person over here, and one person over here watching the entrance. They look humanoid. It's hard to tell from this distance. What do you do?
I do my. Well, we already know there's a white, path of, you know, leave no trace path.
It's
Is
hard
there
to
any?
make out what they look like. But the person, yeah.
Okay. Well, the only thing we can do is move forward and see what happens.
Well, did you have spells? All right. Alarms go off. To your presence. You see them move and you get a clearer out of the shadow look at what they look like, and they look mushroom.
Yeah, these aren't the people we're looking for.
That were watching the area. As other people come out, you see from all over the place. A person came out up on top, looking over the edge, and you hear in common, "Get the infidels."
Oh,
Yeah, I'm walking away.
And uh, the there's a the person that stood up there sounded clearly human and had this leafy rangerish looking getup up top here.
Okay. Well, keep
Hard to
moving.
make it out.
Move down lower.
Hold on. You've aggroed the entirety of everything. So just trying to describe the scene. So the question is how do you all respond at that point?
I've already turned around and started walking out.
We come in peace.
Um, you can attempt that. They don't look like they're going to allow you to leave in peace unless you want pieces.
can't do this.
What is the distance on that?
I don't know. It's one of those scrolls that I bought.
I'll read it. For duration, you have the advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that
Oh,
isn't hostile towards you.
That isn't hostile. Oh, never mind. Um,
Hmm.
Um, Kamars, as you turn to look back, something jumps down off the top that wasn't and blocks your
Oh, shoot.
path.
No shit.
ew.
Talk about having no neck.
This headless looking giant with has a large mouth in its chest, its eyes bulging out on either side of it. And it looks like it's got little mushrooms, yellow mushrooms on it.
What the shit? I sit down on my computer and what the fuck am I seeing?
Like,
What
fuck it.
jumped in front of Kamar's?
I turn around and start walking back to the group.
Uh,
Fucking poke it. Don't be a pussy.
No, not right now. Already have a giant lizard situation we got to deal with already. So
That's what she always calls it.
up
yeah,
the
because
stairs
small brain.
comes
People. It's sporlings.
you see an adult Myconid wielding a spear, charging up the stairs as the Blemmy is blocking the entrance.
What would I roll to even know what these things are? Have I even seen these before?
Um, they're more the common understanding of the undercommon. So just roll normal, Arcana, or History.
Doesn't matter. Both +0.
Yeah, you've kind of know what they are.
I've heard of them probably. Watch too
Myconids
much of
are intelligent ambulatory fungi that live in the Underdark, seek enlightenment, and deplore violence. If approached peacefully, Myconids gladly provide shelter or allow safe passage through their colony.
I have done nothing threatening except for walk in and tried to walk out.
The Blummy's smashing down his club, and he's like, "Get away from the entrance! You ain't coming this way." He hasn't moved.
We come in peace.
What's it?
So you all do the hands up thing.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Um, two more Myconids come up. They kind of surround you, and they motion you with their spears to follow to move along with them where they're trying to wrangle you to go.
You will follow them. Well, I will follow them at least. turn to the group and like, I never thought I'd actually see these guys before in my life. Only heard about the mushroom people.
We are the Mushroom Men, the Mushroom Men. You go down a long winding stairs. Actually, they're not winding, steep stairs. You pass by what looked like a mushroom farm to the south.
They're farming their own.
They take you over to what looks like a holding area. And they place you inside. They don't say anything. And they motion you inside these jail cells of sorts. Inside this building. And then they stand guard. And that's where we'll end the night, is you all in a jail cell.
What a fine predicament we've got ourselves into.
So yeah, the next 2 minutes is you all talking in jail cell before I end it.
Yeah, just don't be threatening to them, if I remember correctly.
What are they?
Mushroom people.
Mushroom people. Okay. Well, with my sporic knowledge, how did I not see that coming?
Mushroom people
Mar does
part?
not remember their actual names. He just remembers that they're mushroom.
Myconid.
Mar doesn't remember that. He remembers that they were mushroom people.
She's from Forgotten Realms too.
Oh,
Technically, what I did with Rennie's storyline is everything that happened in Baldur's Gate 3 happened to Rennie's character before it went off into Spelljammer. So her character lived through all of that. There were Myconids in BG3.
yep. I played Baldur's Gate 3.
So if you could kind of analyze the storyline at this point of when this took place is after a lot of the events of many of the books and stuff.
We're still in chapter 1.
So her character knows of Illithids, the Illithid brain, anything that happened in Baldur's Gate 3, her character went through. Because when you got to Brakara-7, everybody's characters levels resetted. So it's an interesting little fun fact. The only problem is that Harley's never played Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, there's her week's homework.
What?
Yeah, her character could know more if she'd ever play the game. So, all intent and purposes, I guess her character is the hero of that storyline. As per our lore for this. Anyhow, we could stop recording. Have a wonderful night, folks.